My name is Ash, and welcome to Presentation Time with Ash, or what we're calling this, until we come up with a better name. Pretty much this section is just going to be me talking about really dumb things, or things that no one cares about, except for me. Except for me. And maybe Kai. Today, we're going to talk about good anime boys that deserve better. In context of fandom, they need more random reach, or in the series themselves, deserve more screen time, or just importance in general. I'm excluding characters that are very popular in the fandom and have a lot of fan art, fan fictions, fan recognition themselves, and are not really popular in the series or used in the series, but do have a huge fandom following. I'm usually avoiding main characters more or less, so I don't know, for some reason, I'm not going to be talking about Lucy from Fairy Tail, because technically she's the main character, but we're not, and she's kind of pushed to the background, and we're not talking about Fairy Tail, because Fairy Tail sucks. Number 1, Rock Lee from Naruto. Where are my notes? This boy is in one fight. One. Count it with me. One. And then he's just kind of kicked into the back, into the rest of the series of Naruto. He's just kind of there. He doesn't do a whole lot. Kishimoto just kind of kicks him in the shin and he's like, nope, sit in your corner. You're gonna sit there now. BB. My guy literally has a bigger role in the series than he does. And my guy is in 2 fights. Rock Lee is really good. Doesn't do anything. He's very important. I love him. Number 2, Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. I myself, should I say this? I have never seen this episode of Dragon Ball, but I have seen the entirety of Dragon Ball Z abridged by Team 4-Star, so I'm not qualified at all to say this. I just like the character. I know a lot about the characters and everything. Anyway, Piccolo, he doesn't do a whole lot, and then he dies. Also, in the corner there, little slide right there. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It was gonna be him I was gonna talk about, but it wasn't. Piccolo, he's very good. Stan him. Number 3, Bartolomeo from One Piece. He's so good. He's so good. I just wanted to include him because I love him. He's one of my favorite characters. And also I wanted to include a One Piece character. But it's kind of hard to pick a One Piece character because Oda's really good at inclusion and also bringing back characters from the very beginning of the series. Who the fuck would have known that Crocodile was gonna come back? I don't know. Bartolomeo is very good. Please stand him and his crew. They have a ship literally dedicated to Luffy. He's me if I was in One Piece. He's just me. He's just me. Oh fuck, not Fugo. Fuck him. Jonathan Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This one's debated because I suggested it to one of my friends and they're like, no, Jonathan's a good character. He's appreciated. I'm like, everyone I've talked to outside of those two have said, oh no, Jonathan's stupid. They didn't like him, or they just straight up skipped part 1. Don't be friends with part skippers, that you cannot trust them. And if someone comes up to you and says, oh, my favorite character is Giorno, my favorite character is Josuke or something like that, just tell them, without fucking Jonathan, you wouldn't have your fucking stans. Now would you? Would you? Literally, stans. Stans aren't a thing until part 3. Number 6, I think. Kuranosuke Kirabuchi. That man from Princess Jellyfish.
Listen, okay.
Icon.
From the back, I'm gonna say this as a disclaimer. Technically, if you've watched Princess Jellyfish, he's a main character, so he's not underappreciated in that sense. But nobody fucking talks about Princess Jellyfish. Please talk about Princess Jellyfish more. Please, I want my cosplay of the main girl to work. Thank you. Good night. And he is the best because he respects lesbians. He's also not gay. They could have made him a gay stereotype. He's not.
Wolfgang told me that, in drag, he uses she, her pronouns, dresses in drag, and hangs out with girls to piss off his father. Number 7, Hinata Sero from Pocono Hero. Now, there are some characters in Pocono Hero that, are appreciated by the fandom a lot, like Kirishima, who I'm very appreciative. He's a main character in the wiki. I'm so proud of him. He went from minor character to major character. Woo woo! And there's a whole bunch of characters I could have talked about, but I like Sero the most because he's stupid. Also, he has tape that comes out of his elbows.
Okay,
What more do you need in a man? Anyway, Stansero. He's very good. He's underappreciated. He's a really dumb haircut, and I love him. Number 8, Yamaguchi from Haikyuu. I love this man. He's so good. I haven't been in the Haikyuu fandom in a hot second. I know it ended recently, and I saw spoilers for that, so that made me cry. Yamaguchi's very good. He deserves a lot. He came in with the other freshmen, and then they're just like, these 3 specifically, not you, Yamaguchi, these 3, these are my pits. Yes. He's like, I can do volleyball too. I have good serve, and they're like, I mean, fuck off, I guess. Number 9, Furihata from Kuroko no Basket. This man is my favorite character. He's so good. He's so good. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Furihata is introduced in the beginning with like all the other main characters like Taiga and Kuroko, and then he's immediately pushed to the back with like 3 other guys. I love Furihata a lot. I'm saying his name wrong. He's very good. He's in 1 game. He's in 1 game, and it's the finals, and he just sits there and just vibrates into the sky because he's so anxious that you put him in the final game. Why did you do this, sir? Love him. Please look up that scene. Number 10, Hirange from Golden Kamui. I have seen 1 episode of Golden Kamui, but you know who's seen more? My friend Sammy. Hirange, why is he underappreciated?
Oh, why is he underappreciated?
Yeah.
So, Kiraranke is underappreciated because, well, it's kind of it's a weird one to answer.
From what Wolfgang told me, he's a himbo.
Okay, so all the characters in Golden Kamui are himbos.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a himbo.
Okay.
He's a way bigger driving force than the fandom actually lets on.
Didn't he cause the Russian Revolution?
Yes, he did cause the Russian Revolution.
I love him. Number 11. Thunder, I think that's his name. He's very good. I started the Soul Eater manga. This episode's just been like, here's a manga. I haven't read it. Here's an anime. I haven't watched it. Look his name up in Soul Eater, and some weird manga stuff comes up, and it's like, he had a fight in the anime for like 2 seconds, and it was the tail end of the fight. But in the manga, they go into deep depths about it, and I think that's really cool. I really want that. I need to read the manga of Soul Eater. That's what we've established. 12. The Imposter from Danganronpa. He's a very good boy.
A whole rant about the Ultimate Imposter from SDR2, but no, okay. The problem is...
Teach me your ways.
Everyone... Okay. He is written out of Ibuki's love interest, which I am mad about because it completely ruins Ibuki's bisexuality if people just call her a lesbian and write him out of the story entirely, because she canonically calls him hot multiple times and flirts with him just as much as Mikon. So, do not buy Erasure Ibuki. She is the best character in SDR2, full out next to this guy, because he has a really cool talent, especially if you think about it in general, that he managed to make everyone convinced he was Togami, even though, if you look at him, they don't really look alike by way of their physical attributes at all. Not even their faces are that similar. But he still managed to convince everyone with his acting and costuming skills. It's a cool talent, especially when you see what he actually looks like in the anime. But when they did a character like that again with stupid Shirogane, everyone was all like, oh hell yeah, because she's a cute anime girl. But when he did it, no one cared. And if y'all don't start appreciating him, I will cry.
Number 13, Ginshi from Tokyo Ghoul Re. I love this man. He's the reason I stopped reading Re. I was super into Tokyo Ghoul when I was in sophomore year of high school, I think. 4 or 5 years ago. Something like that. I guess spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the anime that came out a year ago, he dies. And I got very upset about it that I stopped reading the manga and I literally lost interest in the manga because this man died. I literally can't remember anything he did. Number 14, President Martinez from Cory in the House. I watched this as a kid, and I know I did this as the whole, like, Cory in the House is my favorite anime. I watched Cory in the House as a kid. I do not remember the president at all. I literally looked up Cory in the House as a joke. I was going to include Cory as most underappreciated anime character, and then I realized, oh yeah, he lives at the White House. There was a president in this series, and I didn't realize it because he doesn't exist. I literally can't remember anything about this. Also can't remember any episode of Cory in the House. I just remembered I watched all of it. His dad gets a job at the White House. For some reason, the dad from That's So Raven gets a job at the White House. Who let this be a show, people? Who let this be a show? Number 15. Scooty Ano from Rosario and Vampire. Before y'all say anything, read the manga. Just read it. The anime is kind of problematic and also kind of porn. But manga's pretty good. I appreciate the creator a lot.
Wasn't this Tyler's first anime? Like, as a
I
child?
don't know. That would scare me. Oh, if Rosario and Vampire is Tyler's first anime, that explains a lot.
Tyler, can you confirm or deny that Rosario and Vampire was your first anime?
Yeah, well...
Tyler, no! But yeah, we'll probably talk about this in another video because I want to talk about Rosario and Vampire as a whole, manga versus anime. But right now we're going to talk about Scooty, why he's underappreciated. I hate anime Scooty. Anime Scooty sucks. He does nothing, literally nothing the entire series, and just kind of is like, I am incapable of doing anything while a bunch of pretty girls around him fight his battles for him. But manga Scooty is so badass and so, like, actually useful to the story. Also, Rosario, please read the manga in general. The manga itself is underappreciated. Last boy, number 16, Keiko Asano from Bleach. I saved this boy for last because he's one of my favorite anime characters over every single anime. Mostly because Bleach is one of my favorite animes, and it's been, like, has this huge hole in my heart because it was one of the very first animes I ever got into. I was very drawn to Keiko in the very beginning because he's just like this weird quirky dude and he just does nothing. I love him. If you like Persona 4 at all, Keiko was essentially just Yosuke if Keiko was able to have screen time. They are both voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. They're both dumbass good boys who have, like, main character best friends. I love them both. Keiko, along with this character named Mitsuru and Tatsuki, were supposed to be main characters, but Taichi Kubo's editorial staff was like, no, you gotta push the story, you gotta get to the Soul Society arc, you gotta go on. So those three characters were crafted and then kind of thrown away, which sucks, because there is an entire, like, side story chapter about Mizuno and Keigo, and about just them, and it's the most well-written and most, like, story-driven chapter in the entirety of Bleach. This one chapter, and then he's thrown to the side and you never see him again. No, you see him. And he just kind of becomes like the main character's best friend, but not really. He's kind of just there. He's a school friend. Whatever. Keiko Asano was supposed to be a human with supernatural abilities, like Orihime and Chad. It makes me so upset. He was supposed to be a main character. He was supposed to go to the Soul Society arc with everyone and rescue Rukia. He deserves to be a main character. He also deserves more than 2 pieces of fan art. When you look up Keiko Asano fan art on, like, Google or, like, Tumblr or whatever site you use, Pinterest, I don't know, you always get, like, the same fan art of, like, him in, like, a Shinigami robe and, like, a weird soul... Zanbakuto? That's what they're called. Zanbakuto. That's it. That's it. Or you get, like, weird fan art of, like, him getting fucked by evil main characters. And please? No. Stop that. Please stop drawing fan art of Keigo getting fucked by Aizen. Please. New Year's resolution for 2020. Stop it. I thought of more people. Okay, flash round. The Todoroki siblings. Stan all of them. Anyone from Katsuko Hitman Reborn. All of them. The entire cast. do them. Hinata from Naruto. She's very good. Does nothing. Absolutely Sire series. That one guy from Steven Universe that like the he wants to be an actor but is really bad at acting. Him. He's very good.
The mailman.
Mailman. Speedrun done. Boom. That is all. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope your day gets better from here.